On a quiet evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and darkness settled over the neighborhood, a young couple prepared to leave for a night out. They had arranged for a babysitter, a woman recommended by friends, to watch over their two children. The house felt peaceful, the children already in their pajamas, laughter echoing softly down the hallway. The babysitter arrived right on time, her smile warm and her voice gentle, instantly putting the parents at ease. As the couple departed, the babysitter settled in, reading stories and tucking the children into bed. The hours slipped by, the house growing still. Yet, as midnight approached, a strange sensation crept into the air. The babysitter noticed odd noises, a creak on the stairs, a whisper of movement in an empty room. She brushed it off as the usual sounds of an old house, but the sense of unease lingered. Curious, she wandered through the halls, double-checking the doors and windows. In the dim light, shadows seemed to shift and stretch along the walls. The wind howled outside, rattling the glass. As she passed the family's living room, she noticed something unusual, a collection of porcelain dolls arranged neatly on a high shelf. Their glassy eyes seemed to follow her, unblinking, almost alive. Trying to shake her nerves, the babysitter returned to her chair, but the feeling of being watched grew stronger. Suddenly, the phone rang, slicing through the silence. The voice on the other end was distorted, repeating her name in a chilling whisper. Heart pounding, she called the police, only to discover the call had come from inside the house. In moments, the babysitter's night of ordinary care had turned into a chilling nightmare, one she would never forget. As fear tightens its grip, the babysitter's heart pounds in her chest. Each creak of the floorboards and every whisper of the wind sends chills down her spine. She clutches her phone, glancing anxiously toward the staircase, where the shadows seem to twist and move. Determined to protect the children, she tiptoes through the dimly lit hallway, her breath shallow. Every instinct tells her that she's not alone, and that something is silently watching her every move. As the minutes crawl by, every shadow in the house seems to stretch and shift with sinister intent. The babysitter clutches her phone, heart pounding, listening for any sign of movement beyond the creaking walls. The porcelain dolls, once harmless decorations, now appear to follow her with their glassy stares. Summoning her courage, she checks on the sleeping children, vowing not to let fear overcome her. The night feels endless, each moment heavier than the last.